All right, here web comics here. Thanks for Hero Comics. Transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube, deviant art of comments, that response to comments I made against the deviant lifestyles, and and a few other things. Trigger warning. Do I go to sing? Go ahead, click off the video. Do not lie and say this hate speech my videos because there's a hate speech my videos. It's feature hate. That's a different story. Let's continue on with people getting things wrong in this comment section. So me trying to treat the battle versus basic biology, and then get to talk about that after we talk about some other, basically some the main issue that this all sweeping the internet as a YouTuber right now, Charlie Kirk's death. Okay, I made a video already called Charlie Kirk is dead. All right. And we'll definitely be making more videos about Charlie Kirk's death and people's reactions to it, stuff like that, stuff like that. Yes, also it's important to get vaccinated so that we can stop the spread of disease. Dealing with maybe dealing with a little something myself right now. Thankfully, probably was not as bad as it could have been if I didn't wasn't vaccinated. So, yeah, very important. Yeah, let's continue on here. But basically, yes, you could say that's the issue with me. Before we get started on the hate mail, that's the issue with me. Charlie Kirk definitely was a controversial figure. Unfortunately, the controversy was that he told the truth. It's like, yeah, you know, people with testicles are not women. People with ovaries are not men. It doesn't work. How dare you? Oh, yeah, it's easy. It's the truth. It's like he advocated for gun violence. The people that are angry basically celebrating his death. I'm just like, how? He said we need the Second Amendment. Or like, yeah, the Second Amendment's so important and stuff. That allows people to have guns. Like, yes, that allows law-abiding citizens to have guns. What people don't understand is that a criminal does not care if it's illegal or not to have a gun. They'll just have one. They don't care. So yeah, to have law-abiding citizens be like, yeah, I'm allowed to have a gun. So if some loser who has a gun shoots at me, I can shoot back. Slightly different story. And it's like, well, he died because from gun violence. Like, yes, he did, because someone used a gun wrong. Okay, that's how that goes. Yeah, that's the issue with me. It was like when some people was like, oh, if we got rid of all guns, maybe things would be better. Like maybe, but yeah, people do not need guns to kill other people. Also, did the gun kill him? By itself. Did the gun kill all those other people by themselves? No. The person took that inanimate object and used it wrong. When someone that's how that works. It's sad when someone's like, yeah, he got what he deserved because he was saying that guns were okay. I'm like, yeah, my gosh, well, what if someone attacked with a knife or a blunt object? Blame knives and blunt objects. What if someone attacked him with his bare hands? Could ban bare hands? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Yes, he was controversial. Yes, there's stuff about wars and whatnot. I just saw a little bit of a debate where he was saying, yeah, I'm sorry, but in war, civilians are going to die. It's true. But yeah, it is true. Got caught in a crossfire. This is how it goes. War is bad, but sometimes war is inevitable because if basically it's like this. You have people who aren't trying to do anything, or they're just hanging out trying to live. All of a sudden, some losers come along and they're like, "I want to take your land and your resources, and your lives." If you're like, "Okay, we don't believe in war, so yeah, we'll give up." We're gonna get killed. All of everybody we care about is gonna, that doesn't work out. So it's like we'll defend our people, we'll defend our way of stuff, our way of life. We'll fight. That's how it is. You gotta fight against these losers. That's how that crap goes. They don't like that because it means fighting. But sometimes that's what you gotta do. Charlie Kirk was definitely pretty blunt about that, pretty blunt about the gay, trans, homosexual things, saying that stuff is wrong because it is according to the Bible. So yeah, sorry. They call it spreading hate, and hate of sin is good though. It's like that. So yeah, that's how it was. You can hate on all you want, go ahead, but let's actually call him what he actually was and actually quote him, because both he and J.K. Rowling have been demonized by people for hating on the transgender lifestyle, and I have to say, I may disagree with some things with either of them, but no, the core is that a person born with testicles is a man, a person born with ovaries is a woman, and you cannot switch biological sexes. You know, it's lying to say lying is wrong. Stop lying about biological sex. That's the main tenet there. You know, some reason someone thought, oh, let's say that they're advocating genocide. Yeah, you have the quote of that. You quoted them saying that. You know, any quotes of that? You know, saying it should be killed. I'm like, yeah, any quote of that? You know, gotta get the information correctly. You know, that's what you gotta do. It's so bad. So now, basically, because he's now dead, he's a martyr now, and there'll be more people taking up his, basically continuing his legacy. It's going to happen. That's why you don't kill him, kill people you disagree with, because now it's like, okay, you basically went to the extreme. You were so angry at what they were saying that you tried to silence them forever. Get here. So yeah, you proved that they are correct. You proved that they are what they're saying threatens your stuff, because basically truth threatens lies like nobody's business. If it's the truth, you're telling the truth, then there should be no need for you to silence anyone saying the opposite. So that's the issue with me. Celebrating that stuff, bad news too, because now you're talking game developers, AAA gaming space, woke DEI, AAA gaming space, celebrating his death. Yeah, you guys thought you were not making enough money before, and now on Twitter and X, whatever it's called, Blue Sky, and all these other places, you're cheering that a fascist, a Nazi, is dead. But it's like, he's dead, but he didn't do any of that stuff. Was he? He didn't kill a single person. Like that dude on the psycho from the subway train. Yeah, he killed a person. So yeah, he's doomed. He's going to be killed, because that's what happens. You reap what you sow there. But no, Charlie Kirk never killed a single person. All he did was talk. So yeah, when you're angry about someone talking and hurting your feelings, and you gotta learn a very important thing. There are always going to be people that will talk and hurt your feelings. There will always be people you disagree with. It's just how it goes. It's a news flash right there. News flash. It's going to happen. You gotta learn to get used to it. That's how it goes. It's called reality. It's called life. So yeah, just wanted to say something about that right there. And now let's continue on with our hate mail here. Me doing stuff to talk about hate mail. Let's continue on here. Okay, maximize that stuff. Let's see here. Being trans is not a choice, part 6. Person says, hey, what so you're raging close-minded, rude A-hat of a transphobe. Then why the heck are you on a video about transitioning? So stop it. Because you don't need to. You don't need to transition to be yourself. You are you now. You were born you. You will always be you. You always be you. You will not be anyone else. You can't make yourself more you or less you by how you look, or anything like that. So it's useless. You don't need to transition at all. Let's see. If people aim to express who they are through lies, it's so effing horrifying and wrong to you because it's lies. Then go get a time machine and go to a time when I go, actually, we're discriminatory. Actually, why don't I first show you in myself? Says the person. And I say, not having legs is a deformity. Having a penis and testicles, one thing a vagina and ovaries, I said, or having an ovaries and a vagina, and one thing a penis and testicles, instead is not. It's something you can never have. I got 4 likes for that. So yeah, now, let's go on here. Gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Can't scroll. I have to actually click out of the window and click into the other thing. It's really crazy. And so it says, you guys reading your comments made me lose brain cells. Probably because you got so mad. You're like, oh, he's right. Oh, my brain. Most likely. And I say that. Last night, what killed them? And why? Because they couldn't look the way they wanted? Well, newsflash. You can't do newsflash all back then. You can't always look the way you want. A better idea is to learn to live with the body you have. It's a normal human one, after all. And so it's a WTF is two spirit, a bad belief system. That's what it is. How much time I got? Yeah, not much time. So I'll say, see you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube at DeviantArt.